Hello everybody, my name is What the Foo, and it's been a long time since I've made a vlog because lately I actually don't know anymore because I didn't trust myself, to be honest, lately, and trust and belief tends to always go hand in hand when it comes to being successful, because right now I don't know if I'm a success story or not either, because right now it's a bit unique to where it's been almost a year since I've been on YouTube. It's been more than a year, actually. It's been more than a year since I've been on YouTube, and I can't help but say that despite my low subscriptions, despite the low views that I get, I trust myself that I can still make these videos, because back in high school, I think I mentioned in a long vlog long ago that I liked making videos or thinking of making videos when I was a kid, and here I am trying to make the most out of it. And then that ties into the belief of just keeping at it, because lately things have been weird for my personal life, because I don't know if you've heard my story before. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, that I used to be in a really toxic situation with my family, and it led up to me moving out. And so during the first year I tried to figure out what I wanted to do. I started reaching out to trying to go back to school, because I moved out after I got my socials and science, and I thought, oh, I can do something with it, but nope, that's a lie. And so when I tried to go back to school when I was independent, I kind of lost the lust and passion to do school, almost really, because I went to school for the longest time out of fear and out of distrust, because I distrusted myself when it came to knowing what I wanted to do, because I had a fear of the reaction I get from family. And so I had to I was almost forced to trust into them, thinking that it would be like a yellow brick road if you followed the track. But then even then, my situation didn't let me. So I was on and off with school last year in 2015, so I took a lot of time in sociology and communications, and that actually was pretty cool. I got to get the skills to communicate, and I learned how to deal with people and understand their backgrounds, and that just opened up some perspective, because perspective leads belief, perspective leads trust, and it also leads belief. I said belief twice, belief twice, and it does show result, because this past year, because I was able to make hard choices, I was able to go to Nashville, Tennessee. I got to go to St. Louis. Never been to Portland by myself, well, without my family, and I've never been to Spokane, period. I mean, I made these choices in my life lately from traveling, like by traveling, that I actually can trust myself in that situation. And a number of people these days, they can't trust themselves into doing things, and therefore they don't believe them that they can do it. Because a lot of YouTubers out there, they think that they can make it out there, but then when they fail, and then they fail, they don't trust themselves to do it anymore, because they don't believe in that anymore because of the results. They want to trust that the results will show up after years of work, after 2 years of work. It doesn't work for some people, and then that belief drops down. There's a lot of like YouTube couples lately that have broken up because of the trust and belief that fell apart between them. And I'm sorry for those who did break up, but that just all came down to trust and belief, and it's like a marriage between those two. Because when I first started YouTube, I believed that if I can get on YouTube, play games that I had in my library, because I have too much games, I can enjoy with the community, because without a common unity, you can't make a community that has a belief system. And I thought that whatever game I played, people in that community would latch on and see, oh, what does this guy have to say? What does this guy have to experience? But that never happened. So my videos and Devil May Cry didn't go too well. But I didn't give up. I mean, I enjoyed making videos because the struggle was worth it. I trusted myself that I can learn how to make and edit videos, and I believed that as I continued to work on that skill, it would make better quality videos. Long, but they'd be better quality as they went on, and they actually do. So my belief in making videos and editing them, that doesn't stop. So lately, at the same time, it comes to now when you do those videos, because when I first published, I would think that I'd be getting instant views, but it's actually a lot of work. And so I try to do it every day, and I trusted myself that if I can do this, posting every night, every day, every night, every day, then I can make it myself well known. And then I believed that I can do more of these things, but then life happens. Then life slaps you in the face, gives you poor internet connection, gives your connection a dead loss, either gives you no connection at all, and then that kind of hurts your belief because you trusted yourself to post videos every day and you didn't deliver. You feel you failed, so your belief goes down. And some people fall away from YouTube, fall away from anything in general because they failed their trust in themselves personally, and their trust fills up, fuels their belief. And so, but that didn't stop me. I don't know why, because back in high school, back in middle school, whenever me and my brother was actually alone, during those toxic moments, we relied so much on anime and on video games and video in general, and that like brought us a common unity together. That gave me and my brother a common unity in which we can do things together. But as time went on, that kind of fell away. But the main reason why I mentioned that was because of all those times I spent with my brother, of all those times I watched and did things with him, that developed like a creative mind, and I've always wanted to stretch on my creative mind, actually, because that actually was a result that gave me the reason for my parents to give me this like Sony CyberShot megapixel 12.1 camera that I really enjoyed. And I can't find the battery charger right now, but the point being, that gave me a reason to make videos. And sure, I tried to make videos, it didn't go very well, and I'm trying to recover files from it still, but it doesn't change the point to where I was happy. When your trust is built up and your belief is developed, you become content, you become happy of what you believed in because you trusted yourself into doing that task. And so right now, even though I'm kind of struggling to make those 2 videos a day, it's been going good for the past month since PAX West ended. I trusted myself to post 2 videos a day, and then I believed it worked, and I did, and I believe I can keep doing that, and I still trust that I can put 2 videos up every day, every day, every day. And what fueled my belief actually was even cool, to where an old current coworker of mine mentioned that, why am I getting 8 notifications from you? And I don't know how I'm giving him 8 notifications, because I share them on YouTube, and it's also shared on Google Plus, and is also shared on Twitter, which I'm hoping that it brings attention. But I also make time to reshare it on Facebook, on my Facebook page, and then I do it on my personal page, because I know for a fact that with your bajillion Facebook friends from associations of high school, middle school, and college, and of coworker life, there are people that didn't like your page or just didn't see you in the Facebook thing enough. And so I make myself well known. So I try to do that, and I'm also kind of happy that I'm getting really active on that, because I'm again putting trust that I can do that every day, and that fuels belief. And I believe that I can make this grow, because there's no point anymore, because there's no point in following a certain direction in your life if there's no trust and belief into it. Because I've seen a lot of people fail in general. I'm not trying to attack people, but that's going to happen every day. You see people fail in school because they don't trust that they can do the task every day and night, and then they don't trust themselves in that field, so they don't do well in school and so forth. And all this big, this rounded idea about trust and belief, that is thrown around, that's thrown around a lot all the time, and I completely connect with it. It's just by the time I got consistent with YouTube, I became more trusting myself to where I'm doing a pretty good job. I'm sure my videos are long, like an hour. They have used to been an hour-long video, and so that kind of put stress on myself. But I was okay with losing sleep because I had so much belief in my goal of making a community that I didn't care if I lost sleep. I didn't care if I slept 3 hours and then had to book it to work. I didn't care. I had to sleep 4 hours, or I didn't care about the amount of sleep at this point anymore. Right now, I still don't care about the amount of sleep I do, as long as I get to work my day job, and as long as I get to go in and still do YouTube, because right now it's brought to my attention personally that I have a lot more trust, belief into YouTube than anything else as of lately. I feel invigorated. I feel readily able to make videos nowadays, and there's been a whole bunch of things I've been committing myself into, like working two types of jobs. One of them is retail, one of them is coaching, and I've lately been well, this past year I've been part of a contract that I can't really give details to, but after going to Portland and taking trips because of them, I completely 100% believe that I trust that their system works, and I believe that if you work hard into it, you will get the results. And I do believe that that formula for that company works. I've just been personally doubting myself lately, not because me doubting that I can build a business, like, hey, I'm making YouTube videos every day, I'm posting 2 videos every day. That shows I can commit to something and do the work for it. But at the same time, I've had a conflict with that same company because I don't have my heart in the business, because I do the work, but my heart's not attached to it. I see my heart in my videos that I've been making lately, and I'm really happy about that. So, I mean, I don't know where I'm going to go with my company, with the company that I'm working with on the side of retail, coaching, and YouTube, but I do know that I will be mentally, physically, and emotionally healthier if I follow my self-trust and self-belief into it, as long as my heart's into it. So I don't know where I'm going to go with anything really, and I'm burping a lot, but it doesn't change the fact that I really just wanted to vent this out, mainly because there hasn't been enough trust and belief in this world, and I feel like if you can't trust yourself enough to do it, you're not going to believe you're going to continue doing it. And I may not know where I'm going to be down the road, but I'm definitely sure that I'll keep doing YouTube because I'm so passionate in making videos. But that'll be another conversation down the road. So, in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for being in my subscription, and I truly love you for it, despite the lack of hold on. I really do appreciate your views and you being subscribed, and despite all the data that shows of me, of my views and of my subscriptions, I'm just very grateful that I have no regrets making these videos, despite the views and despite lack of comment. But that's going to be another comment for next time. So again, my name is What the Foo. I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.